So we're at the One-to-One conference in Cape Town today. Tell us a little bit more about your company.
First, my name is Johan Odendaal, CEO of the company Miracle upon Miracle, and we're developing a project, a palladium project in South Africa called Bengwenyama Palladium. The project is about 300 kilometers east of Johannesburg on the well-known Bushveld Complex, which of course supplies 70% of the world's, or has 70% of the world's resources. The project, like I say, is in the eastern limb. It is, in terms of the content, very favorable in terms of where we see prices at the moment. It's got a high palladium content and also a high rhodium content. So if we look at the current revenue split, palladium accounts for almost 43% of the revenue. The project as it stands now is in exploration phase. We have done some work on the project where we have resources of 20 million ounces in inferred, and then an additional exploration target of another 20 million. So in total about 40 million ounces of 4Es in the project. So that gives you an idea of a size. It's in terms of size a world-class project. It also has a benefit that it's probably the last shallow, sizable platinum project in private hands. So that makes it, I think, quite attractive for investors to come in, and with a modest investment have quite a substantial uplift in value.
Well, and so, also the fact that you're in the Bushveld, where other mines are, that's a very good mining district. Location
of the project, we are adjacent to a existing producer. On the eastern side, we have our neighbours also a platinum project. It's a Rhodium project which has gone through feasibility stage, and in the south also another project. So we're right in the heart of the platinum industry. And the project itself is well documented. All the information that we have is well documented. We know that both the Merensky and the UG2, which we have on the farm, is contiguous down dip, and yeah, the pearl splits is well known in the industry.
So the next 6 to 12 months, what are the key milestones you're looking to achieve?
What we want to achieve is, I think, important for us. We're looking at an exploration program which will take us around about $10 million up to definitive study. Yep. And that will set us up for pre-construction. However, we also divided it up in sizable chunks. So our minimum requirement is $2.5 million. What will $2.5 million buy us? It will basically enable us to do some drilling on the project, do some study work, and also go and do a mining rights application, and that will secure the long-term future of the project.
So it's obviously very exciting times for you. Coming to somewhere like this in Cape Town, when a South African project, must be excellent to be able to talk to people about a jurisdiction that is they're interested in Africa.
I think as South Africans we need to be honest with ourselves. Also being in the platinum industry, if you look at the industry 3 years back, it was absolutely dead. I mean, there was no way that you can sell a palladium project or a platinum project. Also politically it was a different situation, and hopefully from a political side things are slowly changing. We can see a more positive vibe happening, and also very importantly, if you look at where the palladium price is today, palladium was known to be $135 an ounce metal. Today it sits over at $2,000 an ounce. Yeah. If you look at rhodium, the other important metal in autocatalysts, currently sit at $9,000 an ounce. So of course we know that prices are not going to stay here. I think this is a bit of an overreaction, but I think longer term future for platinum is still very secure. We look at autocatalysts. Autocatalysts is going to be with us still for many years. And on top of that, we have slowly starting to see fuel cells coming through. Not as quick as we expected, but it will be there eventually, and it will find its place.
And the one-to-one event, how's that been for you?
I think excellent, absolutely excellent. I think if, like I said, 2 years ago we would not even consider to have come here. It was just dead. We had absolute fantastic response to this conference. We fully booked for 2 days, so it's one meeting after the other. It was a very, very positive response.
Well, thanks for your time today.
Thanks for your time.